Hey guys, my apologies for this being late. Sorry for lazing out, but I'm back. ChidoriSnake with part 5 of the debate. And this will be my final rebuttal. Because I know that after this, it's all gonna be over. And here's why. I'm calling you out, Bear Cub. You may have played the theme song to an action game that acts like an RPG but technically isn't. However, I got the true RPG anthem right here. Give it a sec. Hold up, it's coming. Behold, Final Fantasy theme song, the true anthem of RPGs. Now allow me to finish this once and for all. For all of you RPG fans, I represent you. I am going to call out this FPS lover once and for all. Now, don't get me wrong, I love the occasional RPG/FPS like Borderlands. And I even like playing stuff that's strictly FPS, like the Star Wars Battlefront series, Star Wars Republic Commando, Halo, and a few of the Call of Duty games before Call of Duty 4. However, it gets so redundant. You can only take the same gameplay a few times. Look, here's the deal with RPGs. All of them have something different, something new to spice up your experience. With FPS, it's the same freaking thing. It's a giant bloodfest. What the entire series? Just look at Call of Duty. What one thing have they changed to the Call of Duty gameplay? Oh, dual wield and Black Ops. Well, let's see, that kind of failed epically, don't you think? I mean, yeah, you add like 1 or 2 new guns. Out of every last gun you can come up with, you gotta add 1 gun. At least 2 tops. And all of them suck so much ass. Okay? But here's the thing with RPGs. With RPGs, you don't know what your character can wield. It's diverse with your weaponry. You can even use freaking playing cards, a flute, which can kill, depending on which game you're playing, and swords and guns. You mean to tell me that you're willing to shoot and have a giant loot fest and blood fest in some sort of FPS? But you're telling me that whenever a gun comes into RPGs, you're going to say, "Oh, that's stupid"? Come on, man! Are you kidding me? Look, I'm not even gonna front with you guys. When it comes to RPGs, there's something new to every last one of them. Final Fantasy adds something new along the series every time, and you guys know it. Same with Dragon Quest, Dragon Age, Mass Effect, okay? I mean, so there's no excuse to go off on RPGs like this. Come on, this is ridiculous. And you know that the only reason why you're going against RPGs is because they don't have some trigger-happy button right there, unless it's an action RPG. Which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with action RPGs. But you can't just reduce yourself like this, alright? RPGs bring out the inner great in us, alright? We are great! And RPGs help us discover that. Through storyline, through gameplay, through the hidden messages and puzzles that they lay out all over the place. Seriously! I played through Legend of Zelda even though it's not an RPG. I will bring this up because, after all, like I said, RPG influence. It influenced RPGs, and it got influenced by RPGs. Legend of Zelda had a crap load of awesome puzzles to solve, and I enjoyed every last minute of it. And the gameplay was smooth too. Look, my thing is, if you're gonna hate on an RPG, hate on it. Just don't even do it. Don't even hate on it, because you know what the deal with RPGs are. RPGs are the greatest, if not the greatest, one of the greatest genres that have ever been invented in the whole video game industry. And you mean to tell me that you would rather reduce yourself with an FPS? You gotta be freaking kidding me! Especially you, Bear Cub. This is the gaming nation. The gaming nation is supposed to be special. We're not supposed to reduce ourselves like average people do. Alright? We're supposed to stand out. With RPGs, you can't stand out. Because it's your character, it's your destiny, your story is yours. This life that you're living in the game is yours. And no one can tell you otherwise. That is the greatest thing ever. Now I know what you're thinking. Oh, RPGs are competitive. You can't play with other people in RPGs. Bitch, I got 6 words for you. Massively multiplayer, online, role-playing game. Bitch, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I called it. Alright? I told you. I mean, these things exist. In case you don't know that. And there's some MMOs out there for free, so there's no excuse. Ever heard of player versus player battles? Have you ever seen World of Warcraft, Warzone Gold, Eye of the Storm? I mean, Arasty Basin? Those are all PvP. Those are all competitive. They even have battles and tournaments and guild wars. And you're telling me that RPGs can't be competitive? Listen to yourselves. Look, I mean, just because we don't have this giant rated M bloodfest, well, really should be rated AO when you think about it. But either way, I mean, just because some RPGs don't have massive amounts of blood all over the place from guns, just because we don't have a chainsaw connected to a gun, Gears of War. Anyway, moving on, I mean, just because we don't have all those things does not make us a terrible genre, alright? RPGs stand out from the crowd because it's unique. It's yours. Even if the game company made it, it's not theirs. It's yours. Look directly at the MMOs out there. You create your own character. Your character, there's even PvP rooms in freaking World of Warcraft. You know what that means? That means you have to do more than just grind to level up and do dungeons and raids. You actually have to be the character. That's the point of calling it an RPG. You're role-playing. This is your role. This is your life. This is everything that you put into the game. Alright? And now that I am done ranting, I am now going to sing along. I'm just ad-libbing it, so I'm creating the lyrics as I go. This is the greatest genre I've known since fighting Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, Kingdom Hearts. I love you. When you're my Final Fantasy version 13 come out. I know what those crappy FPSs are all about. Don't judge me. I have a love that I can hold on to for eternity, forevermore. I love you. Adventures in space and medieval times and true. I am in love with you, RPGs. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my love for RPGs. Screw FPSs when you can play a whole bunch of better games, all of them RPGs. Trust me. So now that I have said my piece, this is ChidoriSnake, final rebuttal.